Automotive dealers, a new day is here. The day and the era of the modern dealer has happened. I know that modern dealer was the buzz around NADA a couple months ago, and many people were talking about modernizing their dealer and making it more virtual, more customer friendly, that they can do technology and purchase a car pretty much totally over the web and have everything done, even having the vehicle delivered to their house. I know there was some pushback from some dealers, but I wrote this recent blog and I wanted to add this video along with it for you to have, and letting you know that here are some things that you must do, because selling cars as we know it has changed, and you're going to need to take some action plans to make sure that you make a smooth transition. There are going to be some trial and errors, and you're going to have to tweak some things, but it's going to take some persistence, commitment, some patience, and again, everyone being all hands on deck and contributing to this, from your sales crew to your service people to your managers, to everyone contributing, even might even having feedback from your customers as you tweak this whole thing to get it perfected and have it streamlined for the customer. So I want to talk to you about a couple things. Number one, think like a customer. When you're thinking in terms of putting your modern dealership together virtually with your home deliveries, how you're going to be able to do negotiations, how you're going to have credit apps to be filled out over, the web. Think about the customer. Think like them. What would they like to have? What would make it really easy if you were a customer? Think about the customer. It's another one. Always be conscious about the customer in each one of the processes that you put in place. From teaching your guys how to do a total walk around, things that you want to point it out, things that guys need to listen to and take note to when they're doing these things. So you have to have that. Third thing is have a friendly user website, user-friendly website. That's important, that website is crisp, it's easy. Maybe you increase your AI and have someone that's going to be there 24/7. The virtual person is going to come on and talk to them and walk them through some of the phases, or have a clear explanation of what needs to happen. But it needs to be user-friendly on your site. It needs to be more crisp in the selection of cars that are available for them, the trim levels, everything, and explain it clear. Proper paperwork, explaining the steps and reasons why the paperwork needs to be filled out certain ways. So you need to really have a clear, streamlined process for them and make sure that it's user-friendly. Use helpful tools. You're going to have to probably try out some tools that are going to work for you in terms of technology, whether it's going to, merge with your CRM, is it going to merge with your DMS system. So you're going to have to make sure that all those things mirror and work together, and timing. And some of you're going to have to tweak some things from time to time. But again, please be patient with that. Don't be afraid to make adjustments. You're going to have to make those adjustments sometime. But the biggest thing that I want to give you on this last one is train your people, because you're going to need your salespeople to be more crisp than ever. You're going to need your managers to be more crisp than ever. And they're going to need to actually get themselves in front of a computer and begin to learn how to be face-to-face, learn how to use video, learn how to work Zoom, because they got to get comfortable and confident with talking to a customer via, virtually, via Zoom, via GoToMeeting, via FaceTime, whatever the customer chooses that meeting that they want to be on, it's going to be to that point. Listen, you're going to get through this process, but I want to just tell you that it's a new day here. And we must adapt and become the modern dealers that customers are going to be looking for, because our service has to step up even more. Listen, be the greatest you that you can be. Thanks for your time. Sell a bunch.
Sir. Yeah. Yeah.